Hello, and welcome to the review of the 2012-2013 wet season and the 2013 dry season outlook for the state of Hawaii. The meteorological wet season in Hawaii runs from October through April. In addition to more rainfall, we usually see our first cold front over the state in October and a significant increase in flash flood event frequency. However, rather than an increase in rainfall, October and November of 2012 brought record dry conditions to several locations. We didn't have our first cold front until late November, and it was a weak one. We also did not have our first flash flood event until late December. Rainfall finally increased in December and January, but mainly over the west half of the state. With a few exceptions, rainfall over the eastern half of the chain was generally modest and inconsistent. Late wet season rainfall helped eliminate drought on Kauai and Oahu. There were some areas of improvement over Maui County and the Big Island, but these areas were limited in coverage. Looking at drought status in more detail, we started the wet season with extreme drought, or the D3 category in the U.S. Drought Monitor map, in portions of leeward Maui County and the Big Island. The lower elevations of Kauai had severe drought, and Oahu had moderate drought from Makaha to Makakilo. Following the record-breaking dry October and November, we started December with drought areas not decreasing as one would expect during the wet season, but increasing and intensifying. On Kauai, severe drought worsened to extreme drought near Koloa and Poipu, and on Oahu, conditions worsened to severe drought. Drought also worsened on the island of Maui, where severe drought spread across the upcountry area into Kula. And on the Big Island, moderate drought covered even the normally wet Puna and North and South Hilo districts. By the end of April, late wet season storm systems brought sufficient rainfall to eliminate drought on Kauai and Oahu. Note that in the drought monitor system, D0 is abnormally dry and not considered to be drought. In the east half of the state, Maui County had improvements to drought conditions, but extreme drought ended up surviving a second consecutive wet season. On the Big Island, drought eased over the Ka'u district, but extreme drought survived a fifth consecutive wet season. Looking at wet season rainfall totals in terms of percent of average, most sites came in below the long-term average, with a few sites, mainly on Kauai and Oahu, near average. Many Big Island and Maui County sites, shown in purple and blue in the graph, came in below 50% of average. So overall, based on average rankings from 8 key sites across the state, the 2012-2013 wet season ended up as the driest in the last 30 years. One of these sites, Ulupalakua Ranch in upcountry Maui, had its driest wet season on record, with data going back to 1925. Unfortunately, the outlook for the 2013 dry season, which runs from May through September, does not bring good news if you're looking for drought relief. NOAA's Climate Prediction Center said that forecast probabilities favor below normal precipitation through the entire dry season. This may manifest itself as a near normal number of days with rainfall, but a below normal amount of rain per day. The net result is that you can expect persistence or worsening of drought conditions in leeward Maui County and the Big Island, and seasonal leeward dryness on Kauai and Oahu. We'll see how this forecast pans out over the coming months. Thanks for checking out this presentation, and have a great day.